So let's start chapter 2 in the story. Chapter 2. The Monster. Jack screwed through a hole in the treehouse floor. Wow! The treehouse was filled with books, books everywhere. Very old books with dusty covers, new books with shiny and bright covers. Look, you can see far, far away, said Annie. She was peering out the treehouse window. Jack looked out the window with her. Down below were the tops of the other trees. In the distance, he saw the Frog Cheek Library, the elementary school, the park. Annie pointed in the other direction. There is our house, she said. Sure enough, there was their white wooden house with the green porch. Next door was their neighbor's black dog, Henry. He looked very teeny. Hey, Henry, shouted Annie. Shh, said Jack. We are not supposed to be up here. He glanced around the treehouse again. I wonder who owns all these books, he said. He noticed bookmarks were sticking out of many of them. I like this one, and said Annie. He held up a book with a castle on the cover. Here is a book about Pennsylvania, said Jack. He turned to the page with the bookmark. Hey, there is a picture of a frog chick in here, he said. It's a picture of these woods. Oh, here is a book for you, said Annie. He held up a book about dinosaurs, a blue silk bookmark with sticking on it. Let me see it, Jack said. Down his backpack and grabbed the book from her. You look at that one, and I will look at the one about castles, she said. No, we better not, he said. We don't know who these books belong to. But even as he said this, Jack opened the dinosaur book to where the bookmark was. He couldn't help himself. He turned to a picture of an ancient flying reptile, a pteranodon. He touched the huge bat-like wings. Wow, whispered Jack. I wish I could see a pteranodon for real. Jack studied the picture of the odd-looking creature soaring through the sky. Ah! Screamed Annie. What? Said Jack. A monster! Annie cried. She pointed to the treehouse window. Stop pretending, Annie, said Jack. No, really, said Annie. Jack looked out the window. A giant creature was gliding above the treetops. He had a weird chest on the back of his head, a skinny beak, a huge bat-like wings. It was a real live pteranodon. The creature curved through the sky. He was coming straight toward the treehouse. He looked like a glider plane. The wind began to blow. The leaves trembled. Suddenly, the creature soared up high into the sky. Jack nearly fell out the window trying to see it. The wind picked up. It was whistling now. The treehouse started to spin. What's happening? Cried Jack. Get down, shouted Annie. She pulled him back from the window. The treehouse was spinning faster and faster. Jack squeezed his eyes shut. He held on to Annie. Then everything was still, absolutely still. Jack opened his eyes. Sunlight flooded through the window. There was Annie, the books, his backpack, and the treehouse was still high up in an oak tree. But it wasn't the same oak tree. Chapter finished. Hope you enjoyed the chapter and you are waiting for this chapter. I will be there with this chapter. So, bye bye. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.